let me introduce myself. I'm Rekha. I take care of HR in SBI Cap Trustee. Let me give you a little bit background about SBI Cap Trustee before I, get into the topic. So, what I'm going to speak today is about our fun at work and the health practices. So, I'm going to quickly talk to you about our company profile, our talent management strategy, and our performance metrics. Because in SBI Cap Trustee, SBI as a group and SBI Cap Trustee both, we very, very strongly believe that whatever we do, unless and until it is quantified, it shows results, it's all good to talk about. So we are going to talk about what we do and how do we quantify and how do we really make difference. Okay, so we are into a very niche area of trusteeship. We are a 100% subsidiary of SBI Capital Markets. And as you know, SBI Capital Markets is a 100% subsidiary of SBI. So we are a step-down subsidiary of SBI. So what we do is we are into services, security trustee, debenture trustee, share pledge trustee, escrow trustee. It's a very niche area. Let me explain you, in a layman's term what it means. So there are institutional borrowers and institutional lenders. And when such a kind of loans happen, there are multiple lenders and they create a security in the name of SBI Cap Trustee. So we are custodian. Basically, we will be paid, our revenue will come from the borrowers, but we will work on the instruction of lenders. It's a little niche area, little difficult to understand. So that's why I thought, we'll talk about it. And these are our other services. So we act as a safekeeper. We have a virtual data room service. We have document management system, alternative investment funds. We act as a facility agent. We do securitization, and we also have My Will services. Okay, just to give you a brief background, we are completely into B2B. So these are some of our clients, mostly all the big clients that we have. Okay. Now let's go to what is our really business imperative? Why do we have a talent management strategy? So we have a unique business model. We have a pan-India reach across all financial and integrated services. We have a robust risk management systems, fully automated systems and procedures, flexibility within applicable laws, which is very critical, to find solutions on a case-specific needs for customers and teamwork with minimal turnaround time. Talent development and retention, hence, is very critical for us because it's a very niche area. Getting a trained person from the market is very, very difficult. And we all have multi-year contracts. So you need to know the customer in detail, and these are all CFOs and CEOs of the company. So you need very, very trained people, very skilled people in the area. So that's about our, so domain expertise, process orientation, and customer focus is very critical. Yeah, so when we said we will discuss about anything about HR philosophy or talent management philosophy, first we look at our talent landscape. So this is a quick snapshot of our talent landscape. So qualification wise, if you look at most of our employees, what we need is LLB, LLM, CAs. So that kind of a profile. So that's the kind of profile. CS. Company-wise tenure, you will understand in the next slides why this is a kind of a distribution that we have, because we had a lot of attrition last year and last to last year, and how we curbed it. Gender-wise, we are about 60-40. And if I look at the senior management, middle management, and junior management profile, about 48% people are in junior management, 42% in middle management, and 10% in senior management. Why I'm showing you this particular profile is it's critical to understand as to why we do and what we do. So when we said we will do certain practices, first we said is it has to give me results. So I will not have any fun at workplace or a health practice if it is a good to have, okay, because we are finance people. Basically, we are all finance people in the company. So they will say, okay, show me the result. So we all work very, very closely in HR with business in terms of doing business as well as giving quantitative results. So what we do in health and wellness? First question, why we have to have a focus on health and wellness? We all know that healthy employees are good, this, that, all, everything, everybody knows that. What we did, we said everything will be, HR will not be a separate department, HR will work very closely with business and business will work very closely with HR. It's generally other way around, you know, HR works closely with business, but business never comes back and works with us. So we said, whatever you want, you will tell us why do you have this need and you will only do it. We will only help you as a subject matter expert. So when we spoke about, when people said, especially after COVID, people came back and told us that what we need first in health is a very, very comprehensive health policy, not only for us, for our family. And everybody said, we want you to cover our parents and our in-laws. So we said, great, because they said that is one of the major issues that we are facing currently, you know, the kind of costs, health costs that we are facing. So we said, fine. So today we have a very, again, as I said, we have a group. So we have come up with a group of people which consists of business. And HR is a part of it, where they said, okay, these are my priorities, can you help? So of course, SBI Life helped us. They came up with a policy where we cover all our employees, we cover their parents, we cover their in-laws, and most important, we cover people till 100 years of age. And which has given us immense kind of, you know, edge over other trustee companies, because nobody is providing this kind of a policy. So that is one thing that we did for employees. We have, then people said, okay, you may do certain initiatives for health, you know, once in a while. Is it going to help me? It's not going to help me. First, I need to know what is my baseline. Where do I stand in terms of my health? So annual medical checkup for all employees, compulsory, they will have to do it. We will get the reports. Based on the reports, we take the initiatives. So it's not going to be general initiatives. Based on the reports, we take the initiatives. People said, especially after COVID, we used to have these camps before COVID also, but people said, you know, everybody needs blood. At some point in time, we will have blood donation camps and we all will have cards. So almost 90% of our employees are donating blood. They have cards. Whenever they or their relatives require blood, we use those facilities. We have programs on health, yoga, mental health initiatives, which most of the companies are doing. We are also having it. But what we have done is we have said that, see, this thing has to be on an ongoing basis. It has to be part of life. Just conducting one session once in a while does not help. So what we have done, we have trained our employees. So some of the employees who are very enthusiastic, we have trained them on certain yoga initiatives. Somebody is interested in dance, so Zumba. So we have done that, and 10:15, we start our work at 10 o'clock. So 10:15 to 10:30 every day, there will be compulsorily everybody, either it's a chair or desk yoga, a short Zumba session, yoga session, breathing sessions. We do it every day. Because if you do something every day, then only it will make a difference. So this is what we have been doing. Of course, whenever people say there are programs that they require on certain initiatives that we do. Fun at work, again, people asked us, senior management always asked us, why do you want fun at work? Is it because all companies are doing? Is it good to have? We will not do anything because it is good to have. So people, we said, okay, no problem. So all business people came together and this team said, we are doing fun at workplace because most of the time we are spending in the organization. We are not like IT or something where, you know, we work from home. Most of our people work from office because most of the time they are with clients getting business. And okay, that's another thing. There is nothing called marketing team separate for my organization. Every legal person, now this is a challenge because legal people are, you know, generally are very focused. But all my legal people are marketing people. So business targets are for each and every individual. even in HR, we have certain business targets, you know, in terms of aligning with business. So all my legal people have business targets and they achieve it on their own. And we have 20, 25%, 30% sometimes the incentive structure that we have. So everybody works towards that. So they said that, you know, if we have to do this, it is like the way I spend my time at home and I want to have a peaceful life, I want to have fun at home, why not have it here? So that, you know, it becomes there is no segregation. This is professional life, this is personal life. It's a life in general, totally. So let's have fun. So we said, fine. So whatever you want to do. So they said, this team said that let's do simple things as festival celebrations, birthday celebrations, a lot of team activities that they want to do. We come together, whenever there are celebrations, we'll have some team activities. We'll not call it team activities. We will have some activities which has business into it. So there could be business case studies given. There could be, you know, some kind of, we run a program called Manthan, by the way, which is not really health and wellness or fun, so I have not written here. But what we do is, after every board meeting, whatever comes out of board meeting, we discuss it with all employees and the senior and the junior leaders, the middle management level. We will have a meeting for 3 to 4 days, very focused meeting. After that meeting, we will have an action plan. What do we need to achieve before the next board meeting? And it is absolutely, there is an action plan and we follow it. And before the next board meeting, we have to finish all this. So there could be some these short-term and some could be long-term plans that we have. But we follow it very, very strictly. Okay, people said that everybody cannot have sports. You know, some people are interested in cricket, some are not. But simple things that we can do together as a team is, let's go for a nature trail. You know, let's just walk together. So what we do is simple, very economical thing. You know, now this is the rainy season on, or whenever there are winters, we typically decide a Saturday or a Sunday. Sunday morning, everybody will meet, whoever wants to meet. And we will go for a nature trail with family. You can get your family also. So this is how we build team, and as well as we do very small, simple activities which helps everybody to have fun as well as health. Whoever wants to do sports, we of course have cricket teams and they do it, but everybody cannot participate. So there are certain activities that we all do together. We have talent competitions. So there are people who are into singing, dancing, whatever. So we will create an event. Again, this team will only arrange everything. HR will only support. HR will only arrange resources if needed, because they don't have so much time. But everything will be run by that team. And it is very critical that it is not an HR initiative. I say it again and again that there is nothing called HR initiative. It has to be initiative from the people. Then only it will work and it will be sustainable, because they have to own it up. Once it becomes an HR initiative and one of, you know, the targets for HR, then HR will do so many activities because it has to be done. But whether it really makes difference is what needs to be seen. Okay, then there is another thing that we have annual picnic with family. Actually, it is not a picnic. We have an annual strategy meet. What we do there is, one day will be for strategy meet, but we allow families to accompany. What we do here is the entire expense for the family in terms of stay and the sightseeing is taken care by the company, and the travel expense has to be managed by the individual. We do the bookings, we do everything, but that needs to be paid. What happens in this particular framework again is, employee also feels responsible because I have paid half of it, you know, some part of it for travel, and so the employee is responsible and the company is also supporting you. So it's a win-win situation for both. Here we take the entire family, we have the award sessions, everything, because the family is around. We really have fun, but one day is we give it to the family, you run on your own, and one day we all employees sit together and do a strategy session. So no activity is done which is not related to business. It's all, we will do anything and everything, but we need to have business results. And we have various quiz competitions running, because see, it is not only important that we stimulate employee for fun, but their mental enrichment also has to keep on happening. So our Manthan or our quiz competitions, this entire mental awareness and mental enrichment keeps on happening. Okay. Sorry. So this is a nutshell what all we do. You would see a lot of photographs about the blood donation. We run a coffee with HR, which most of the companies have stopped because, you know, it has become a passe kind of a thing, but we still run it. Every Friday, HR team meets one employee. We see to it that we don't meet them in a group. Only one employee in one cabin. Whatever is getting discussed there never goes out. We only give a gist to the management wherever we need to take interventions. But who said what is never discussed with anybody in the organization? So employees believe in us that, you know, whatever they say, they share a lot of things. We get a lot of inputs from these sessions. We also connect, we have 6 locations excluding the corporate office in Mumbai. So we are spread across India. So what we do is we have branch connects, very specific branch connects, because each branch has different issues. So we connect there, understand the issues, feed it to the management, solve it. As we said, you know, we work very, very closely with business. So sometimes in business, we also accompany them for business meetings if it is required, because sometimes they say, you know, customer ye bolta hai, customer wo bolta hai. Unless and until you go and check, you don't understand their pain points. So we do that. And various other normal celebrations we have. Of course, we have a very strong training and development domain. We keep on conducting a lot of refresher programs because all, as we said, we are a very knowledge intensive industry, you know, where your legal knowledge has to be updated every day. And at the same time, your legal professionals are working as marketing professionals. So marketing skills have to be also honed. So we do that, a lot of LinkedIn, you know, learnings that we do, a lot of online learnings that we do. So all those things go, we keep on doing. And as I said, most important, results. So this was our voluntary attrition trend, which was in 2021, we were about 18%, 21-22, we had gone up to 27%, and 22-23 with initiatives which is taken by employees. I again say taken by employees, not by HR. We have come down to 13%, and I'm very proud to see this trend of only 5% in my first quarter. And if I look at now, this is an overall, but if I look at my junior management, which was the most, you know, where there were a lot of attritions, in fact, it was more than 30%. Today, my first quarter attrition is 0%, and which is a great victory according to me. Because for us, one employee leaving the organization also is very, very painful, very critical. We are a very small team. We are a team of about 75 people, and we work very, very cohesively. And we will keep on doing that because we have no plans of unnecessarily employing the employee's strength, you know, because you have a lot of AI tools nowadays, you have a lot of avenues where you can, and you know, what we do is we also engage a lot of SBI retirees wherever there is certain field work, you know, execution work or whatever. Unnecessarily, why recruit somebody to do that manual job? So we take SBI retirees to do that job, and our employees will only do the core job. So that's the kind of model we work on. So we have no plans of unnecessarily increasing the employee base, but we will do everything to retain the talent, enhance the talent, and become #1 in trusteeship industry. Currently, we are #1 in security trustee, but there are other areas like debenture trustee and InvIT and alternative investment funds. We are still not #1. So we want to do that, and we are aggressively on that path currently. Thank you so much for your listening. I am ready to take up any questions now or whenever we are interacting. Thank you so much. One thing just I wanted to say, Asif, thanks for giving the opportunity to SBI Cap Trustee to you know, present ourselves in front of you. And second important thing I want to mention is, when I used to attend such events, you know, when I started my career about in 1999, if I look at the list of speakers, typically there used to be either all male speakers or 1 or 2 ladies. But today when I saw that all 6 speakers are ladies, I really want to congratulate you guys that definitely there has been a revolution, and we see the result. Again, I said, you know, not to say that there is a diversity, but yes, there is a result. I think the trend is reversing, and I think you should at least include 1 or 2 male speakers from next time. Thank you so much.